Why did Jungkook finally apologize to Taehyung? Was it guilt, regret, or something far more emotional hidden from the public? Fans are shocked after clues resurfaced, leaving ARMY questioning everything. The BTS universe has always been filled with unforgettable moments, emotional bonds, and a level of connection between members that fans across the world continue to admire. But every once in a while, a moment appears so subtle, so unexpected, and yet so emotionally charged that it sends shockwaves through the fandom. This time, the spotlight is on Jungkook and Taehyung, two members whose bond has been watched, analyzed, celebrated, and sometimes questioned by millions. Recently, fans began revisiting a series of interactions that sparked a wave of speculation, unlike anything seen in months. It started with what seemed like an ordinary moment. A glance, a pause, a brief expression from Jungkook that fans immediately described as unusual. He looked different, not physically but emotionally. There was hesitation in his eyes, a quiet seriousness that many were not used to seeing. Then came the moment that changed everything. During a private but emotionally discussed interaction later shared through fan discussions and interpretations, Jungkook reportedly expressed words that fans interpreted as an apology toward Taehyung. While the exact context remains open to interpretation, the emotional reaction from both sides instantly became a topic of heated discussion. Why now? That is the question haunting fans. For years, Jungkook and Taehyung have been known for a connection that feels effortless. Their chemistry, whether playful, competitive, affectionate, or deeply understanding, has been one of the most beloved dynamics in BTS. Fans have watched them grow from teenagers into global icons, while maintaining a relationship that often seemed both simple and incredibly layered. But relationships evolve, and sometimes the strongest bonds experience silent tension. Over the past year, observant fans began noticing small changes. Nothing dramatic enough to confirm conflict, but enough to raise eyebrows. The interactions were still there, but some fans felt the energy had shifted. There were fewer spontaneous chaotic moments, fewer emotionally transparent exchanges. More maturity, yes, but perhaps also emotional distance. Was it intentional? Was it natural growth? Or had something happened behind the scenes that fans were never meant to know? These questions only intensified after several clips resurfaced online. In one widely discussed moment, Taehyung appeared quieter than usual around Jungkook. In another, Jungkook seemed hyper-aware of Taehyung's reactions, almost as if carefully reading his mood. Fans immediately began connecting dots. Had there been a misunderstanding? An argument? A period of emotional disconnect? No one could say for sure, but the theories multiplied rapidly. What made the situation even more compelling was the emotional history between them. Jungkook has often been seen as someone who struggles to openly verbalize vulnerable emotions. While deeply affectionate, he has historically expressed care more through actions than words. This is precisely why the idea of him apologizing, openly or even subtly, felt monumental to fans. An apology from Jungkook, in the eyes of many fans, is not a casual gesture. It means something mattered deeply. And if Jungkook truly felt the need to apologize, then what exactly was weighing on him? Some fans believe the answer lies not in one dramatic incident, but in a slow accumulation of emotional misunderstandings. As BTS members entered new phases of life, military service, solo activities, and personal growth naturally shifted dynamics. Distance, both physical and emotional, can challenge even the strongest relationships. Could Jungkook have realized that he unintentionally hurt Taehyung through absence, silence, or misunderstanding? This theory quickly gained traction. According to fan discussions, Jungkook may have recognized changes in Taehyung that made him reflect on their friendship. Taehyung has always projected a unique emotional depth. He is expressive, intuitive, and often communicates through subtle emotional energy rather than direct confrontation. That combination can be beautiful, but also vulnerable. If Taehyung felt hurt, would he openly say it? Many fans believe probably not. Instead, they imagine he would withdraw slightly, becoming quieter while still maintaining external harmony. And perhaps Jungkook noticed. Perhaps that is what fans are reacting to now. Not a scandal, not a betrayal, but something much more human and relatable. That realization alone would explain why this moment hit fans so hard. Because suddenly, these are no longer untouchable global superstars existing in a polished fantasy. They become real people. Friends navigating change. People growing older. People making mistakes. People trying to repair what matters. The emotional intensity surrounding this story exploded further when fans analyzed Taehyung's response. Rather than showing discomfort or coldness, many described his reaction as soft, understanding, and emotionally receptive. That detail changed the tone completely. If true, then this was not a confrontation. It was reconciliation. And fans love reconciliation stories. There is something universally moving about seeing two people acknowledge emotional weight and choose understanding over pride. For Jungkook especially, the narrative carries extra emotional impact because he has often been perceived as someone under immense pressure. As one of the most globally watched idols in the world, every move is scrutinized. Every expression becomes content. Living under that level of observation can create emotional walls. So when those walls appear to crack even slightly, it resonates. The possibility that Jungkook allowed himself to be emotionally honest, even briefly, created a wave of admiration and sympathy across fan communities. Many comments reflected similar feelings. I didn't expect this to hit me so hard. You can tell this meant a lot to both of them. This feels deeper than we understand. And perhaps that is exactly why this story refuses to disappear. It is not fueled by chaos. It is fueled by emotional ambiguity. Fans are drawn to mystery, but they are even more drawn to unresolved emotion. What was left unsaid? What happened before this? What changed afterward? No definitive answers exist, which only makes the story stronger. Every silence becomes meaningful. Every glance becomes evidence. Every interaction becomes a chapter. This is the power of emotional storytelling within fandom culture. The audience does not simply consume moments. They build narratives around them. And in this case, the narrative is irresistible. A possible misunderstanding. A delayed apology. A soft response. A friendship that matters enough to repair. There is cinematic quality in all of it. Yet perhaps the most shocking part is not the apology itself, but what it symbolizes. Growth. Jungkook is no longer the youngest member fans first met years ago. He is evolving emotionally and personally. The same is true for Taehyung. Relationships that survive long periods of change often require uncomfortable honesty. Maybe this moment was exactly that. Not drama. Not scandal, but maturity. The kind that happens quietly. The kind most people miss unless they are paying attention. And fans were definitely paying attention. Some even argued that this interaction revealed more emotional depth than any public statement ever could. No scripted words. No official clarification. Just behavior, timing, and subtle emotional cues. Ironically, that makes it feel more authentic to many. In an entertainment world saturated with polished narratives, authenticity is rare currency. And emotional authenticity, even rarer. This may explain why the story spread so quickly. People are not just reacting to Jungkook apologizing. They are reacting to vulnerability, to the idea that even icons experience regret. That even the most admired friendships require maintenance. That love, loyalty, and connection are active choices. This transforms the moment from fandom gossip into something much bigger. A mirror. How many people watching this story have friendships they regret neglecting? How many wish they had apologized sooner? How many know what it feels like to realize someone mattered more than they admitted? This is why the story feels personal. Fans project their own emotional histories onto it. And in doing so, the moment becomes more powerful than its original scale. By the time discussions reached their peak, many fans were openly emotional. Not because of confirmed facts, but because of what the situation represented. Healing, repair, unspoken understanding, a quiet emotional bridge rebuilt. Whether every fan theory is accurate almost becomes secondary. The emotional truth is what matters. And the emotional truth fans see is simple. Something meaningful happened. Something shifted. Something was acknowledged. The silence between them, whether real or imagined, was interrupted. And sometimes that is enough. As speculation continues, one thing is clear. The bond between Jungkook and Taehyung remains one of the most emotionally compelling relationships fans continue to follow. Not because it is perfect, but because it feels alive, complex, evolving. And maybe that is what makes this moment unforgettable. Not the apology alone, but what came with it. A reminder that closeness is not the absence of conflict, but the willingness to move through it. A reminder that pride can be put aside. A reminder that sometimes the most powerful words are the ones fans never fully hear, but somehow still feel. So what do you think really happened between Jungkook and Taehyung? Was this truly an emotional apology rooted in regret? Or are fans reading too deeply into a small moment? Could there still be more to this story waiting to be revealed? Comment your thoughts below. Share this story with fellow ARMY, and subscribe for more emotional BTS updates, hidden clues, fan theories, and shocking moments you don't want to miss. Because with BTS, one small moment can change everything. And fans know the next surprise may be closer than anyone expects. The conversation surrounding Jungkook and Taehyung did not end there. In fact, for many fans, that emotional moment only opened the door to even more questions. If Jungkook truly felt compelled to apologize, then perhaps the story behind it was far deeper than anyone originally imagined. Fans began revisiting old clips, interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and live broadcasts, trying to piece together a timeline that could explain what led to this unexpected emotional shift. One detail repeatedly mentioned by fans was the visible difference in how both Jungkook and Taehyung carried themselves in recent months. While both remained professional, warm, and connected to fans as always, there was a subtle maturity in their interactions that felt different from earlier years. Gone were some of the more openly chaotic moments fans once associated with their youthful energy. In their place was something quieter, calmer, and in some ways more emotionally loaded. This change alone is natural. People grow. Friendships evolve. Priorities shift. But within fandom culture, even natural changes are often interpreted through an emotional lens. And perhaps in this case, fans were not entirely wrong. Jungkook and Taehyung have spent a significant portion of their lives together under extraordinary circumstances. They did not simply become co-workers or casual friends. They grew into adulthood side by side while facing relentless schedules, global fame, personal sacrifices, and expectations few people could fully understand. That kind of shared history creates a bond unlike ordinary friendships. It also creates pressure. When two people are that closely connected for that long, misunderstandings are inevitable. Expectations become unspoken. Emotional needs evolve without always being verbalized. The comfort of familiarity can sometimes make communication harder rather than easier. Why? Because when someone matters deeply, even small emotional disconnects can feel unexpectedly heavy. Fans began theorizing that Jungkook may have reached a point of emotional reflection. Perhaps there was no dramatic conflict at all. No explosive disagreement. No shocking betrayal. Instead, maybe it was something quieter. A realization. The realization that time changes people. That people who once spent nearly every day together can slowly drift without even meaning to. That affection alone is not always enough to maintain closeness. This theory resonated strongly because it felt painfully realistic. Many fans commented that the situation reminded them of their own friendships. Not broken friendships, but changed ones. The kind where love remains, but life quietly rearranges the rhythm of connection. And when you finally notice that shift, it can hit harder than expected. Imagine Jungkook recognizing this. Imagine him looking at Taehyung and understanding, perhaps for the first time in a while, just how much had changed between them. Not negatively, but undeniably. That realization could easily carry emotional weight. It could explain the sincerity fans believe they saw. An apology in this context would not necessarily mean guilt over a single action. It could represent acknowledgement. Quiet way of saying, I know things have changed. I know I may not have been as present as before. I know I should have noticed sooner. That interpretation made the story even more emotional, because suddenly the apology becomes less about wrongdoing and more about emotional awareness. There is something deeply moving about that. Not everyone has the emotional maturity to acknowledge distance, while there is still time to repair it. Not everyone can lower their defenses enough to say sorry without being forced. If Jungkook did this voluntarily, it speaks volumes to fans about his emotional growth. And what about Taehyung? His perceived response remains